Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead. Okay, so like the video and comment if you want to see more. So if you want to book in your 2026, it's on deal in the description box below. But just say hello. So let's see what we can see this week. Okay, and the messages that are coming through. Okay, energies this week for Aquarius. Okay. I think some of you with the Knight of Cups, you could be dealing with a fuckboy, and we do have the Strength card, so this could be somebody who's refusing to be controlled. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is often somebody who's a love bomber. So I think some of you are dealing with somebody who's a love bomber. Let me just pull that out a bit more. So this is somebody who promises this, that and the other, but they never deliver. And then we've got the Strength card reversed. So the Strength card reversed is somebody who's starting to get triggered. And the Knight of Cups is somebody, I think you're getting triggered by this person. This person could be in and out. This person is in it for the intimacy. They're not in it for the connection. So this is someone who sweet talks you to get what they want. Okay? Two of Swords. So we just talked about someone who's in and out, someone who's back and forth. So I think some of you someone is playing you. Okay, and I think that this is someone who sweet talks you to get what they want, and then they disappear again. But the Strength card is about really losing patience and getting triggered by this person now. Because things are not moving forward, things are not progressing. It looks like some of you are dealing with a situationship, but that's you. Because the Two of Swords is Aquarius, so the Two of Swords is about someone just doesn't want to see the truth in a situation, but so you're kind of causing your own pain. Justice. Now, some of you, this can also be someone who sweet talks you in a job. So this can be someone who promises you a promotion, but they never deliver. Because the Justice card is some kind of contract. Okay. So for me as well, the Knight of Cups is like fake. Whenever I see the Knight of Cups, it's like he's fake. It's just, it doesn't feel real. It's not legit. It's someone who's too nice, or it's someone who's too, you know. The Magician. It's time to come to your power this week. Okay. The Magician can also be someone who's calling a person out. They want to talk. If you're cross-watching, it could be time to call out an Aquarius. If the Aquarius is double dealing, it's time to call this person out. Someone wants justice. Somebody wants to know where they stand. So if you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, maybe you need to call this Aquarius out this week, or maybe they'll do it to you. I think this is like, I feel like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody who deliberately deceives in the speech. This is a person who deliberately, like, it's time to call a spade a spade. King of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, it's definitely a job. So those who were waiting for some kind of promotion, this person's not giving you it. This can also be, some of you, it's a baby daddy. So King of Pentacles reverse. This can be somebody who's refusing to pay money for a child. King of Swords. So the Aquarius man is coming up powerful this week. The King of Swords is like someone who takes no prisoners. So you see that King of Swords to that King of Pentacles, this is someone who tells someone straight. This is someone who puts someone in the place. This can be also just somebody who's been causing like a lot of problems, and maybe this is an individual who people won't call out for some reason, but the King of Swords is somebody who puts this person in the place. And they don't care about the consequences. Okay, so I think this is going to be good. 9 of Wands. For the Aquarius woman, I think it's time to take the blindfold off. I feel like someone is love bombing you. Like this person is not legit, especially if they're an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If it's a Virgo, I feel like this person is all about themselves. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra who's married. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting someone who's making promises, but they're not delivering on those promises. So maybe you're the mistress of this married man. And maybe he says he'll leave his wife and he'll divorce, but he's not doing it. Okay? 5 of Cups reversed. So for some of you, as I heard, it's time to get up off your knees. If you're cross-watching and you're dealing with an Aquarius, this person could be married. because that's Aquarius as well. Okay, so what you've got to be careful of people who say they're not happy and all of this, but it's just lies. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some of you is that, I feel like for some of you Aquariuses, you're waiting for some kind of promotion. You're waiting for some kind of financial settlement. But someone's trying to do you out of this financial settlement. You might need a new lawyer. You need someone with a backbone. The message for Aquarius at this time is you need someone with a backbone, and you need to have a backbone. This is someone who's not scared to take on people and to right wrongs. Okay? So it's a good week, and I think as well, if you're doing the right thing and you're in the right, you'll be supported, because that's universal law. So human law is different from universal law. It's a bit like the gods are on your side. Human law is corrupt, right? It can be for sale, but this is the gods are on your side. The Four of Swords. Something's weighing on a person's mind. That can also be Aquarius. Okay, so the legal system and jail is coming up. So the Four of Swords can be the jail card. Maybe for the Aquarius woman, you're dealing with somebody who's in jail. For the Aquarius man, you've got to be careful what you're doing. Make sure you're following the law, because you can end up in jail. Something about fraud, so I think this is to do with money. Okay. So tell me the good stuff for Aquarius this week, please. So some of you have been going to tarot readers and you've been doing your own cards, and because I kind of get like just not wanting to ask any more questions. I think the good stuff this week as a person is done waiting. They're done holding on. Okay? Three of Wands upright is a person who's willing to hold on. But this is a person who this week, they're ready for action, they're ready for answers, they're ready for justice. Enough's enough. With the Temperance card reversed, that can be because the Temperance reversed is where we get to such a place of illness or disease or a lack of balance. We can't wait anymore. But Temperance also rules patience. So someone's running out of patience. Temperance reversed is where we're running out of patience with a situation, or we're running out of patience with a person. And this is November. Temperance is November. So I'm going to say for some of you Aquarius women, you've got to be careful with a married man. You've got to be careful with somebody who promises a lot but doesn't deliver. And some of you, it's time to stop waiting on this future that's not coming. This person is not going to give you what. Some of you are dealing with a scammer. King of Pentacles reverse could be somebody who has no home, they have no money. They could be using you. They could be draining your money as well, because Nine of Pentacles is a person who's saving to being drained. Some of you, this person is just using you for sex. Like, that's it. They're just a mess. Like, this person is a mess. And some of you are dealing with someone who's married and they're acting out outside the marriage and they're promising you this, but they're not going to deliver. For the Aquarius man, I like this week for you. This is where you stand your ground. Some of you might resign from your job as well. And I think the reason for this is it's making you sick. Like the Four of Swords person is a person who's starting to become sick. Mentally, physically, just sick. That's a bad combination, right? But there's a power, there's a courage this week. Like, there's a kind of just not caring. It's like that there's a courage, okay? So some of you, it's time to confront something this week, because enough's enough. Do it now. Some of you know what you need to do, or you know what you need to deal with. But also with the current energy, things might come to the head this week where you just confront things, you just deal with this person once and for all. I'm getting just like someone walking out of a job, just someone just like, no, they're just done. Someone's just done. Enough's enough. because it's bad for the health, it's bad for the mental stability. I'm getting sleepless nights. I feel like someone is being patient, they've waited, but they're being fleeced, they're being conned. It's a no. So someone needs to stand the ground this week, put the foot down and say no. If this is a person trying to come back from the past for some reason, no. If this is a person looking for a handout, again, no. There needs to be a strong stance this week. And for the Aquarius woman, this person who's been using you for self-gratification, no. So if you want to book in your own personal, check it out in the description box below. Like the video, comment, and I'll speak to you soon.